Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about why I haven't tuned my 2022 Plus Subaru WRX just yet. And I'm going to give you guys some insights about why I haven't done it. And I guess I'll just lay it out now when I'm going to be doing it, which I think is a pretty important thing. So if you're new to the channel or you're old, I'm driving my 2022 WRX. I've had this car for about a year and a half now, and I've done a lot to the car, but not in line with performance modifications. I've been waiting, and to date, I haven't tuned it because honestly, I haven't been exactly sure what I wanted to do with the car long term. I bought the car and wasn't as excited after some time about the car to say I'm going to fully build this car, and I made the decision that I was going to fully build a VA WRX and then buy the fun car that I've wanted for some time. But in making that decision, I've seen that a lot of you guys have said, look, we really want to see the tuned car. We want to see the perspective. We want that train of videos, because I know a lot of you guys liked that when I did that with the VA. So my plans right now is, as it currently stands, I haven't tuned it because I've just been afraid of, all the things that are going on. But I think what's going to happen is I'm going to go through the process of tuning this car and going to go through the process of pushing different levels of power, testing OTS versus ProTune versus eTune, and kind of go about the different things that, make this car unique and just make this all happen. And I suppose I just wanted to make a video talking about it because I know a lot of you guys are pretty critical about, what I've chosen to do with this car at some point. And a lot of you guys are critical about how I feel about the power off the, out of the box of this car, and decisions that I'm making about whether or not I want to keep it, and saying, look, you haven't even tuned the car, so you don't know. Even though I've lived with a very powerful WRX for some amount of time, we're just going to do it, and we're going to see what happens. And, those videos will probably be coming in the next couple weeks for you guys. We do have a lot of content coming to the channel, which I'm super excited about. But I just want to make the video and tell you guys, yes, I'm planning on tuning the car. And I think a lot of the reason I'm making the video also comes from a lot of folks have been looking at my most recent videos and saying, wow, he's really negative about the WRX platforms. And I will make a video addressing why I'm critical of it. But part of this channel is being critical. I try to position myself as the educated buyer. And it's also one of the reasons that I'm going to go tune the car. I did not honestly have plans on tuning this or doing an OTS tune before selling it, but I've just realized that it's time. I just need to do it so I can fully flesh out this car and provide you guys with the most amount of content and knowledge. And I think it's also important, to do some of the standard stuff around tuning that I did with my last platform that I think did help a lot of you guys understand whether or not you want to tune and all the information that you need to know regarding tuning and all of the stuff that surrounds it. So to date, it's really just been about fear around the transmission and this car and not wanting to have to take the risk around anything like that. But we're going to do it. We're going to make it happen. And we're going to do it before this car leaves the channel so you guys can see the content that you need to see and see it all happen and go down and see what the experience looks like with driving a car like this tuned. And I'm going to intentionally explore as many options as physically possible when it comes to whether it's OTS, different stages, 0 to 60 times, basically everything you need to do. And then I know I've always been a proponent about, not using e-tuning and going the pro tuning route, but I think what I'll do is I'll explore some of the e-tuning, from a very personal setting, as in my car, so you guys can also get a perspective of what that looks like as well, just so you can make informed decisions and you can see someone else do it before you do it, and really take a deep dive into everything you need to know from, an engineering experience. So, yeah, that's basically the video, guys. I know this is just a short update, but I just wanted to address why I haven't tuned it. Again, it's just been fear, and why I'm going to tune it and produce content for you guys on the channel. So if you want to see all that, be sure you hit the subscribe button. There's tons of WRX content coming out. I'm really going to be pushing the boundaries with this car before it's no longer on the channel and we move to the builds, because we're going to go from information overload, because I basically want to make all the engineering and informational videos on this car, and then when we get to the VA WRX that'll be rebuilding, it's going to be pretty much all install diagnosis parts. There are going to be a few open diagnosis videos coming with this car. I do have a problem with this car that I don't exactly know what it is or how to fix it, so we're going to figure that out together. I just decided we'll take our first stab at trying to figure out what a problem is and how to solve it together. So keep an eye out for that video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.